So look, I want to just give this lowdown review on good old Cyberpunk 2077. So you see, I'm glad I didn't get the initial game when it came out because I saw angry Joe reviews and reviews just how just the, everything was messed up. Because again, this is my kind of a game. I told you guys, I'm not a gamer. I'm a very, very casual gamer. You could even call me a brick gamer. So there, I play very specific games. And games like Cyberpunk 2077, very story driven. You can create your guy. You make your choices. Basically, this is Skyrim, Mass Effect. That's my kind of a game. And the world, bro, like one of my favorite films of all time is Blade Runner, and this game is very Blade Runner influenced. So I'm glad that I wasn't there for the initial release where this thing was a complete mess. Now, my experience was pretty smooth. Throughout the game, maybe crashed maybe 6 or 7 times throughout my whole entire time of playing. So the crashes were very infrequent, very infrequent. So for me, I was like, okay. It's never go to a point where it was annoying. It would maybe crash once every 5 or 6 or 7 sessions that I would play. So it was very infrequent. Maybe even less, maybe even 5 crashes. So it was fine. So it was smooth. A few bugs here and there, but not that many bugs. Basically, it's a massive improvement from what it was from what I saw. So look, let me just look at the good and the bad. Like the plus and the minuses. One of the best worlds I've experienced in terms of the character of the world, the feeling of the world, and how realistic it is. I'm like, what? Because playing it, I was like, Rockstar are pricks. Those guys are bastards. They are complete pricks. Because when I look at the world and just how it feels so well, like, man, why don't we have a 2023, 2022 version of a GTA world? Like, why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? It's stupid. So the world is for me like my most favorite part of the game was just driving around or going around on my motorcycle that I got from the Panama and everything. The motorcycle was going through the city. It was good because again, I'm a sci-fi merchant. Blade Runner is one of my favorite films, and you can see how crazy influential Blade Runner as a film is because from the world being very Japanese infused, from the kind of floating fishes in the sky and just the architecture of the world, you know that these guys were heavily influenced by Blade Runner. And of course, the world was made by Mike Pondsmith, who did the whole cyberpunk thing. But the world is amazing. I just love the world. You could maybe do a few more things in the world, much more events, but the you can I think you have to give credit to the detail and the love and the care that the artists and the artistry of the tapestry of what this world was about. I just think it was amazing. I just loved going into the world all of the time. And yeah, like I just want to play it again just to be in that world. Um the leveling up was really good in terms of how you want to level up, the crafting, getting materials, crafting your weapons, your legendary weapons, rare weapons, epic weapons. That's really good. So the leveling up, crafting of weapons, the combat system as well, really, really good. So and how you can really be sneaky, go all out attack, be more techy. I think that's also really, really cool. So the not so good stuff. Now, the some of the characters are really good. Key what I said, the characters. I'm not a fan of V, bro. His voice was no. Like I was talking to my friend about this, and my friend agreed that the voice is very cheesy, but she gets used to it. I never got used to the voice. I never got used to the voice. I just found it too cheesy because almost every other character felt like a character and felt unique and felt interesting. But your guy yourself, he just felt too cheesy. And here's the thing: I would rather have the more generic voice that you had with Shepard in Mass Effect than this voice because in Mass Effect, just be generic, which is fine, cool. This is like, okay, try be really cool. You're going to say like if you are trying too hard, trying way too hard to be cool and to be hip and to be edgy, and for me, it didn't work. It did not work at all for me. So no, that was annoying. The story was interesting, had some interesting elements, but I didn't feel the story was developed enough. I didn't feel like if the story went to enough interesting, intriguing places, and sometimes I sometimes felt lost in the kind of, okay, so who is the Keanu character? Why is he here? Why is he not there? So that sometimes I just sometimes got lost in the source there. But overall, man, now look, because I wanted to play this obviously in a good condition, but because Phantom Liberty is coming out, and I think that's going to be a complete revamp of how the game will work, how it will operate with the new missions and everything. And Idris Elba is there. But look, man, I mean, look, what was crazy though was, so after I finished the game, now maybe you guys can tell me, this is probably the longest credits of any game that I've played as. But I say, wait, the hell, the credits are still going. So you could see that this was a huge, huge, massive game for Project Red, which is why it is so crazy that it was released early. And that's just, this is what this company should know. You can't rush art. It's art. It's ready when it's ready. 2 years, 3 years. So, and I think that was one of the biggest issues with Halo 2. Because Halo 2 was supposed to be a crazy game. Like Halo 2, it was supposed to go on Earth. It's an attack on Earth, and it was supposed to be a crazy, mad game. But the issue was they were rushed. Hugely anticipated, one of the most anticipated games of all time. They rushed it and it didn't really deliver. So I think for this though, because I can tell that no, this was supposed to be a pretty crazy game. And I do think, and you could see that there was, you can see the ambition that was there, because it just feels as if it feels things are missing in the game. It feels like if this game has like the building blocks, but the details beneath the building blocks isn't like the surface is superb. Like the music is amazing, the look is amazing, the graphics are amazing, the world is amazing, it feels amazing. You can just feel how amazing the world is, and I'm so in love with the world. But the things to do within the world, in terms of the story, like I read a review, which is true. The side missions are not good, bro. I felt guilty. There were some side missions where I was pressing the circle button, I was skipping ahead, bro, because the side missions were not good. And that is what makes GTA amazing. What makes the GTA games amazing is the side missions are funny, they're interesting, and they are so imaginative and inventive. So, like, sometimes the side missions are more interesting than the main mission in the GTA. So I felt that they could have done better with the creativity of the side missions. The side missions just were not inventive enough, and maybe they're going to improve that in the Phantom Liberty thing. So look, because someone asked me, would you recommend getting Cyberpunk? And this is the best thing. This is what I said to them. Wait until Phantom Liberty and get them in a bundle. That's my recommendation. Don't get it now. Because when Phantom Liberty comes, there's going to be like a 2.0 expansion, which will pretty much upgrade the base game. But you can also get the Phantom Liberty. So the best thing to do is wait until Phantom Liberty comes out and just get both as a bundle. So you're pretty much getting the best possible experience when you get that upgrade. Don't get in that, just wait. Because I think it's worth playing. People worked hard on this game. There is some amazing stuff in this game. It just isn't the masterpiece that it was sold as, because I can see a masterpiece here. There's a masterpiece that's hidden in this game. It just didn't really fully deliver, but still, it's still a very, very good experience that I personally enjoyed. So, yeah.